We maintain our great performances. Welcome back to another Super Autopads rank video. It's Backpack Brain. The lobbies, they continue giving us the strangest positioning possible, given the relative strength, I guess. Because here's the thing, I'm only 50 points above this guy at 1500, but that puts me in the top 1%. But maybe it is true that all the people who are playing now, if you just win, maybe that already pushed you so far beyond everyone else. Everyone's just getting like second place. But someone has to get first place in a lobby of idiots, don't they? Like, I'm not calling the people I'm playing against idiots, but... Okay. Nothing given. I mean, that's fine. Would I rather have you health? Have you get health? I think I would rather run it this way. Maybe I'd rather run it this way. I don't know. This is a new turn 1 setup for me. Should I upload videos of the finals? It's an entertaining game and I'm gonna play it a lot, but the thing is, Super Autopads lends itself very perfectly to like the short quote unquote, like an unedited video. Where other games, like if I had to play the finals, I would really have to edit it. I would have to do, I don't know, woe is me for editing it, but okay, I should have chosen the bowl, but actually it doesn't matter since we didn't lose our first one, so it actually doesn't matter which we really end up doing here. If I think about it that way. Now we do only have 5 people in this lobby. 1 person disconnected. Maybe I can run it back and completely demolish another lobby. Which is fine, you know, I don't mind it so much so as I think, you know, it means you never get to show your true potential, you know? Like, stomping noobs isn't actually wholly entertaining in life all the time, you know? You want to stomp noobs recreationally, like, a little bit. You don't want to go crazy and stomp noobs, like, non-stop. Then you don't have any fun. The joy, you know what I mean? If you'll excuse my intentional voice crack to cover up the coincidental one. What do I buff with this balloon? I guess I don't need to determine that now. Would I roll for something? I would, because I don't think any of these are really giving me what I want. I would freeze you. This is very tough indeed. I don't want to level a bulldog. I guess I'll freeze it for a level. But I also don't really wanna maybe sell you and combine you and then you're actually not that bad. There's an idea there, but I don't think I see it. Okay, well I guess, you know what, screw me I guess, because I know exactly what I'm doing. Guess we're leveling a bulldog. Seems terrible, but I mean, it's a level and levels are good, you know. We're limiting our shop a lot, but okay, we're safe. We still haven't lost, which is all good. Okay, let's level you and see if you give me, yeah, okay. Now, this is tricky. I think out of all the units, I would like to... Do I want to sell you or combine you? Combine you, I think, is the answer. I think we're going to be scaling a ferret today. Just because we just need a unit to scale and it's going to be the one. And it's perfectly fine for it to be the one, you know? This is not something I need to prioritize leveling at all. You know, maybe this is like exactly what I'm looking for. If I just sell all of these, get these guys in, get a crab going, you know, maybe a crab is actually like consistent. Because we got the early giraffe and we're gonna get a +2 and we're gonna buy another one and we're gonna get a +2. You know what? Not so bad. Not so bad. I'm believing in this more often than I'm not. A lot of people going for the ferret early on. I agree with the ferret pick overall. As you can see, it's just a good early game, you know, temporary solution. As all early game solutions are temporary, you know, don't kid yourself. But of course, some are better than others. Okay, your team with garlic demolishes. You played well and you won, you know? I can't be mad at you for it. Okay, you got the buff. Let's up on that again. If I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna sell you. I'm gonna sell you. And I would have been nice to buff a porcupine now, but honestly it's too late and I can't be bothered to spread my buffs because we don't have a level. I would roll at this point. Question is where am I rolling to? Aimless, directionless rolling. I would get a garlic on the ferret. That's an acceptable compromise for me. I really don't have anything to do with the back. This back line is horrible, but I'm hoping this front line is like decent. You know, we have like a 4-6 unit. That's okay. Actually, depending on the order, I could have put the cone snail in front of the crab and had it work. But I wasn't sure whether the additional health would override it. I think it wouldn't. Because this goes first because of the attack order. If I'm thinking about it correctly. I believe I am. This also means I don't trust anyone what I'm looking at. You know, I only believe in my own skill. Level 2 nest. Bro got a level 2 Robin already? Okay, I'm not scared. That was a one-off. Okay, which order do we want this in? I would level. Now, out of all of this, what do I really want? I want chocolate, so I'm gonna get chocolate. And since you're always gonna copy first, for now at least. What foods do we get? Well, we want garlic, and we got garlic, so let's not complain. But and we're also spacing out our ferrets kind of appropriately. We're getting them at the right time. I'm not so mad about this. Level 2 crab already is crazy, by the way. Please give me it. I deserve the crab more. Let's be honest, because this synergy would go crazy. And you need that attack. It's nice to load up on stats. Skunk coming in also is kind of problematic. But shouldn't be a big deal. If I can put it that way. Now let's see if this order works the way I assume it does. Especially with the garlic, we should be undefeatable this early on. It works pretty good. As intended. Okay. I mean, we're not really gonna rely on that, but okay, send the buff. Give me another one. I'll try and level you. I would sell you for a chocolate next turn. And you know what? The chocolate's going on the giraffe. I was gonna buff the crab, but why buff the crab when you can buff a giraffe for more stats? Seems like an obvious choice, you know? Depends, actually. Well, it depends. If we win this one, we get the giraffe. If we lose this one, we get the crab. That's how it has to be. Because if we're on 2 life, then clearly our team needs an immediate benefit. If we're on 3 life, then our team can justify a long-term, you know, idea. Also, this was all null and void if another crab shows up here, but I don't think another crab will. Most of the pets here are kind of, they're okay. I don't mind a deer, I don't mind a turtle. Overall. Skunks are gonna start to counter us pretty big. Okay, we almost had you there. Okay, we lost this one. And it is null and void because we got 2 giraffes. Okay. That's reasonable. Now, if we... Here's the thing. If we sell you... It's worth it. Doing the numbers, it's worth it. And honestly, forget the worm. Because we need a win. Run a strong unit up front. Guarantee an elimination. We may as well start getting the scorpion statted up, I guess. I don't know. Am I gonna freeze this? Maybe. Garlic on the crab is not a bad idea. I would probably prefer to shrimp the crab. Would I rather have the crab get stats? Yes. I think overall, yes. I mean, the balloon benefit is neither here nor there at this point. I couldn't have arranged it in like a proper way. Short term, because this is not a long term strategy anyway. We're gonna think about it that way. Now we're in a troublesome situation. We got both of what we wanted at the expense of maybe losing. Worst possible outcome. Not bad actually. You know what? Top 4 in this lobby obviously means nothing. We want to be top 2 in this lobby. Okay. Attack buff and use mandatory. Now, this is tough. This is very tough. What could we possibly roll for? Actually, we can roll for a lot. Let's roll. That's good for later. Give me something. Freeze you. Hey, this is tough. This is very tough. Temporary hamster for next turn to roll for a better outcome is exactly what I need. Plus a level to get a good tier 6 is also exactly what I need. Are we even level with a hamster? I don't care. You know? Our team is really bad right now. You've got a poodle, which is terrifying. You also have a pretty bad team for a poodle. It's not fully optimized yet. You didn't even... you let me get away with it. You see, the small things add up. I got a +2 buff that I didn't need, and it ends up making a difference. Okay, balloon me. How about this? And then we buff you, and then we level you next turn. And then you just copy the health stats of the ferret. This seems like a decently obvious plan. Now, we were well equipped for some of these teams. This team in particular we're fairly well equipped for. Perfect. Okay, we're not in the dumpster yet. We're in good strengths. Okay, level you of course. Can't say no. Hold on. Can't say no, but what can I say yes to in this situation? I kind of want to keep the giraffe. The crab is very useful, and the boar just got leveled. The scorpion may have to go. I'll be happy to do it, actually. And then I give you garlic, because I don't want you getting the buffs. Yeah. And then the buffs go somewhere here. And then you get salt, and then the giraffe gets the buffs. I see. Everything is adding up. Crab garlic is a great crazy combo. Stegosaurus to help us, you know, survive and fight. Like, this is pretty much all that we need. Now you've also got a Stegosaurus. That was close. We almost had you there. But the other guy lost. Okay. Let's buy a couple of perks. And we're relying on spreading over, you know, everything else. Now, I think we do deal double damage to pretty much everything except the Stegosaurus, which is not a problem for us. This guy, he spec too much on the early units, he's gonna lose. You've got a future, you need to sell, like, all your team. This is like, terrible idea. You only survive because you're in a lobby full of other people who have terrible ideas, let's be honest with you. You know? It's like, it's a cycle of building habits and breaking habits as you get better at a game. You know? So when you're in like, in the middle rank, you just do stupid stuff. You're chilling, you try to get good, you're like, oh, don't do that stupid stuff. You know, it doesn't make sense, it's not logical. In the later stages, what you end up doing is, you say to yourself, you know what? Sometimes if you know what you're doing, the stupid stuff is the right move. And that's how you know, advance your understanding and your knowledge of everything. Seems reasonable to me. Buying 2 things in a turn at this stage in the game is like a win, to be honest. Because it means you only rolled 4 times. If you only buy 1 thing, like, then your opportunities have just been wasted. And it's disappointing to see. Now, I see what you're doing here. You're trying to get the Stegosaurus buff onto the board, but your board is kind of... It does have a melon, you know? That's not a bad idea, overall. The problem is you're scaling... it's level 2, though. The fact that it's level 2 means you do have a good chance against me. If I get my Stegosaurus to level 2, then you also, you know... Equal problems will be revealed. Another problem is because it's a boar, my salt will not work. And your sock counted my crab. I see. But you don't have it in you. You almost there and you could have made it better, but you know what? It's a first place result immediately. Listen, that was a short and sweet victory. I'm not even mad. We unlocked the graduation cap, perfect, because the weekly is almost over. We're almost out of here. We're in the top 1% again. We were last time, we'll continue to be this time. Every weekly we're in the top 1%. It's just easy wins for us. Literally, it says free wins, top right corner. It's because also it's, you know. I kind of feel like I'm waffling with my speech a little bit. Maybe I should try to enunciate clearer and thus create a better viewing experience for the majority of the viewers. Anyway, it's been Backpack Brain. If you did enjoy the video, please like, comment, subscribe, etc. I may release a new episode of the CS podcast soon. Probably after the event, the blast event, so I can draw more conclusions from that. If you're interested, aside from that, like, you like, comment, subscribe, etc. You know, it's all appreciated. Everything helps the algorithm. We'll try not to hop on about it for too long, but if you reach the end of a video, I feel like you've got some patience to listen to hopping along. Or you're just listening to this in twice speed, and then you're like, what is this guy talking about? I didn't even hear what he said. Anyway, yeah, enjoy.